Sometimes the smallest things carries the biggest stories. A piece of jute rope, an old button, a broken frame, a scrap of fabric that everyone else forgot. To the world, these are useless, but to a creative heart, they are memories waiting to be reborn. Today, this story is about craft. It's about cheesy little things that makes us smile. And it's about how handmade creations quietly heal heart. Once upon a time, there was a small house at the edge of a busy street. Cars passed by, people hurried, life moved fast, but inside the house, time moved slowly, gently, creatively. In one corner of the room sat a wooden table. Its paint was chipped, its edges were rough, but it was loved. The table had seen many things, tears wiped away with fabric scraps, laughter while gluing fingers together, late nights cutting paper under a dim bulb. This was a craft table. On this table lived the cheapest collection of things. Empty jars that once held coffee, button rescued from old cloth, twine wrapped around memories, broken jewelry that still sparkled in the light. Cardboard pieces saved, just in case. People laughed when they saw it. Why don't you throw this away? Why are you keeping junk? Just buy something new. But the hands that work on this table knew a secret. Nothing is useless if it can still create joy. One evening, rain tapped softly on the window. The kind of rain that makes the world quiet. The kind that makes you think. She sat at the table holding a piece of burlap. It was rough, imperfect, stained with time, just like life. She did not know why her heart felt heavy that day. Maybe it was exhaustion, maybe unspoken worries, maybe the weight of responsibilities no one talks about. So she did what she always did. She crafted. She wrapped jute around an old glass bottle slowly, carefully, one turn at a time. With every wrap, her breathing softened. With every knot, her thoughts slowed down. Craft does not rush you, craft listen. She glued a less trim, cheesy, old-fashioned, slightly uneven. She smiled. It reminded her of childhood, of school projects made the night before deadlines, of glue-stained finger and proud smiles. Craft has a funny way of bringing us back to who we were before the world told us to be serious. She added dried flowers, no perfect ones, the slightly broken kind. Because perfect flowers don't tell story, broken ones do. She stepped back and looked at her creations. It was not expensive, it was not trendy, but it was warm, honest, alive. That's the magic of handmade things. They don't scream for attention, they whisper comfort. Days later, someone visited the house. They noticed the jar sitting quietly on a shelf, wrapped in jute, holding dried flowers, glowing softly on the sunlight. "Oh, this is so beautiful," they said. For a moment, the creator forgot all her worries because someone saw her heart in a jar. Craft is not just decoration, it's emotion made visible. Every handmade piece carries fingerprints of healings, hope, patience, frustration, love. You can buy that from a store. Think about it. A handmade wreath is not just wall decor, it's hours of silent effort. A recycled frame is not just art, it's respect for old memories. A cheap little DIY is not silly, it's brave because it dares to be imperfect. Craft teach us something important. You don't need luxury to create beauty, you need intentions. In a world obsessed with the perfections, craft celebrates flaws, uneven curves, visible glue lines, colors that don't match exactly, and yet they feel right. Because real life is uneven too. Late at night, when the house slept, she sometimes sat at the craft table again. Not to make something for selling, not to views or like, just to feel calm, just cut paper, she tied knots, she arranged beads. Each sound, scissor thread, gentle taps felt like therapy. Craft does not judge, craft does not ask questions, craft simply says, I am here. One day she made something small, a tiny decor piece from scraps, wood and twine, nothing special. She gifted it to someone who was struggling. The person held it quietly, then smiled, then carried. Someone made this for me. And in the moment, the craft became more than an object. It became connection. So keep crafting, keep saving scraps, keep believing in old things, keep turning useless into beautiful. Keep recycling something. Because handmade is not just a hobby, it's a quiet form of love, and sometimes love looks like jute rope glue and a little bit of magic. Thank you. Be a part of this journey. Have a very nice and very good day. God bless you all. Take care of yourself and your family members. Wishing you a very happy crafty ideas. Thank you once again. Sometimes the smallest things carries the biggest stories. A piece of jute rope, an old button, a broken frame, a scrap of fabric that everyone else forgot. To the world, these are useless, but to a creative heart, they are memories waiting to be reborn. Today, this story is about craft. It's about cheesy little things that makes us smile. And it's about how handmade creations quietly heal heart. Once upon a time, there was a small house at the edge of a busy street. Cars passed by. People hurried, life moved fast, but inside the house, time moved slowly, gently, creatively. In one corner of the room sat a wooden table. Its paint was chipped, its edges